All rise. Support court with Judge Van der Bee is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB1067, Daniel's case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You may be seated. Okay, it looks like Miss Daniels brought this case before the court. And what's your name, sir?
Michael.
All right. Michael, well, what's your last name? I don't want to call you by your first name.
Clough.
Michael Clough. All right, Mr. Clough. It looks as though you were brought to court.
Unwillingly.
Okay. To be put on child support, but
Right.
she's not here.
She's never here, Your Honor. She never shows up.
All right, so tell me what's going on. Well, you know she brought you here for you to pay child support. So
Right.
what's going on with you all's situation?
I mean, not too long ago, she dropped the kids off. She was in a strange vehicle saying she was about to come up on some money, and I haven't seen her since, Your Honor.
Okay.
And I'm taking care of these kids. I got to go to work. I can't, they my kids. I had them, I made them, but, I got to go to work.
Okay. How many kids are we talking?
5.
5 kids? She dropped out 5 kids with you?
5 kids, Your Honor. No
And
clothes,
kept going.
no nothing.
Who was driving the car? Could you see?
I couldn't see. You know how it is.
Buckle up, guys, because today we're diving into a wild courtroom twist that'll leave you speechless. A father gets dragged into court for child support. But here's the kicker. The mother doesn't even show up. Why? Because she disappeared. 2 months ago after dropping off 5 kids. No car seats, no diapers, nothing. Just a beat-up car, a vague promise of a payday, and then she was gone. Since then, this man has been holding it down all by himself. No calls, no help, just him and the 5 kids. And now he's here in court, calm and collected, even as the judge is visibly stunned. You can feel the weight of the situation. This isn't about dodging responsibility. He's already doing the hard part. This moment sets the stage. One parent vanished, and the other is left juggling full-time work and full-time parenting. The tension, real, the struggle, deeply relatable, and the courtroom, watching every bit of it unfold in real time. It hits. Hard because this dad didn't come to court to avoid paying child support. He's been carrying the full load on his own and still showed up. That's not neglect. That's resilience.
I mean, these women get with these strange guys and, they give them this false hope. And so she was in some kind of old Cutlass with some 20s on it, and she rode off in the sunset. Haven't seen her since.
And all 5 of the kids were in that car?
All 5 of them sitting on each other's laps.
Wow.
Yeah, it was bad.
Oh my gosh. Are any of the kids in car seats or should be in car seats?
No car seats. My youngest kid didn't even have any diapers, I called my mom and asked her. She said no, so I had to do what I had to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long ago did that happen?
Like 2 months ago.
2 months?
2 months ago.
Have you heard from her at all?
Haven't heard from her at all. I sent her some texts when I got the letter about coming to court, but
right.
I haven't heard anything since.
Okay. Did she tell you she was gonna bring you to court for child support?
She did. And then she dropped the kids off, and I haven't seen her since.
Okay. So what was the conflict? Like, what happened for you all to get to the point to where she said, I'm going to file child support on you?
Well, I was working out of town, Your Honor, and I was sending her about $500 a week, but she wasn't satisfied with that. She felt like she should have $2,000 a week, and I just couldn't do it, Your Honor. I couldn't survive off giving her that much money, and, I tried to work it out with her, and then I ended up getting a letter in the mail, which I thought was crazy.
Okay.
All right, guys. Now the money fight gets exposed, and it's heartbreaking. The dad was already sending $500 a week, doing what he could, but the mom demanded $2,000. That kind of pressure crushed him financially. And when he couldn't meet that impossible demand, she filed for child support, then ghosted. Now here he is, raising 5 kids alone, working as a cook at McDonald's, paying for everything with zero assistance or backup. The judge starts, asking real questions, and this dad, he just lays out the truth. No whining, no drama, just facts. This part shows the brutal reality. Being overworked, underpaid, and still getting dragged into court by someone who won't even bother to show up. And yet, he showed up. He's been showing up every single day. As the courtroom listens, the energy shifts. Everyone starts to realize this man isn't running from responsibility. He's been carrying the entire weight on his back, quietly, humbly, and without a break. His McDonald's paycheck barely stretches to meet the needs of 5 kids, but he's still out here grinding every day. And just like that, the respect in the room shifts, and rightfully so.
Are the kids on any type of government assistance or anything?
No, ma'am, Your Honor. I pay for everything.
Okay, you
Yes,
pay
ma'am.
for health insurance and everything like that?
All of it. All of it. And I work at McDonald's, Your Honor. I can't afford that, 5 kids, McDonald's salary. It's hard out here.
Okay,
For
so
a
you're
kid.
in management?
No, I work on the line. I'm a cook.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
gotcha.
ma'am. Best
All right.
cook out here.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Too bad I don't eat at McDonald's, otherwise I'll put your cooking skills to the test.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah, but you cook other stuff, right? You can cook outside of
Oh, yeah, I
what you
cook
making.
other stuff outside of work.
Okay, all right. You do like private in-home stuff, so like if me and my husband needed a private chef,
no,
you could
you
do
and your
that?
husband don't want the stuff I cook, Your Honor.
What you cook?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that in the courtroom right now.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, got you.
Right.
Right, okay.
If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean, but you know what? I don't even want to know.
Yeah, you probably don't.
Okay, all right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and dismiss this case.
I appreciate that.
No
I left
problem.
them in the car, so I really do got to get back out there.
You left them by themselves?
What a dog watching them.
There's a dog watching the kids in the
Yeah,
car.
the dog watching.
Is it like a German Shepherd? I have a German Shepherd.
No, it's a poodle, but he's trained to watch the sheep.
So you left the poodle with the kids.
Yeah, the kids. Yeah.
How old is the oldest child?
11.
Well, I guess that's not too bad. How old is the youngest child?
2.
Oh, okay. It's not too bad, but
Yeah.
let me hurry up and get you out of here so you can go back and get with those kids, okay?
This part brings a little humor to the courtroom, but make no mistake, the grind is real. The judge cracks a light joke about his cooking skills, even asks if he does private gigs on the side. His reply? Let's just say his food might not be what she's expecting. The courtroom laughs, and for a moment, the tension breaks. But beneath the laughter, there's hard truth. This man is hustling hard, using every skill he's got just to keep his kids fed and the lights on. This isn't just about flipping burgers. This is survival mode with 5 mouths to feed and no help in sight. The judge sees it too. Every joke is met with a smile, but behind that smile is respect. Because the person who dragged him into court isn't even there. Meanwhile, he's still showing up, still doing the work. Yeah, the jokes land, but the reality hits harder. Humor aside, this is a man carrying a level of pressure most couldn't handle, and yet, he's still standing.
Dismiss this case. Now, she does have the right, if she wants to refile it in the future.
Right.
That's not saying that she will get what she's looking for, but she does have the right to do that. I just want to make sure that you understand that.
Right. Well, I don't think she'll show up anytime soon. She went to Miami to get a BBL, so.
What's a BBL?
It's where, they take the fat from the stomach and put it in the butt. Yeah.
Oh,
So I
so
don't
like
know.
plastic surgery?
I guess. I mean, I seen a picture. It was 10 or 12 of them in wheelchairs at the airport. So
Okay, well,
I
all
think we in
right.
the wrong business, you know?
Maybe so. I need to be one of those doctors.
Right.
Okay, well, Mr. Clough, if there is nothing further, you are free to leave and get to the car to get with those kids, okay?
Right. I'm gonna get there right now. I
All right,
appreciate it, young.
thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now it's decision time. And the judge? He dismisses the case. It's no mystery why. This dad is doing everything on his own, and the mom? She can't even be bothered to show up. But then comes the twist that has the whole courtroom. Cracking up, he left the kids outside, in a car being watched by a poodle. Yep, a literal dog is holding it down. The oldest is just 11, the youngest is 2, and this man is racing against the clock just to get back to them. Everyone's laughing, but underneath that laughter is real-life pressure. This isn't some reckless father. This is a guy desperate, doing the absolute best he can with what little he's got. No support, no days off, just pure survival mode. The judge sees it. The court feels it. It's a situation so chaotic, so raw, it's impossible not to be both amused and moved. But here comes the final bombshell. The reason mom's been MIA for 2 months? She's in Miami, getting a BBL. She dropped off 5 kids with no warning and went to get cosmetic surgery, leaving dad drowning in responsibility. And to top it off, he says she's now in a wheelchair, fresh from surgery, while he's out here juggling 5 kids and a job. The judge's reaction? First disbelief, then a moment of humor. Wrong business, he says. Maybe you should have been a surgeon, not a cook. It's courtroom gold, part comedy, part tragedy, and 100% real life. The judge reminds him she can refile, but let's be honest, no one thinks she will. Dad walks out of court, case dismissed. No time to celebrate, just straight back to his kids, and that loyal poodle. The contrast couldn't be harsher. One parent chasing clout, the other chasing diapers. This was courtroom chaos at its peak, and somehow, this man is still standing, case closed.